guy in front of me going slow.
It seems to me you want to make
Yeah.
sound new.
It's raining here in Michigan, guys.
Doing unusual things.
At least it ain't snowing.
Do unusual things with each other.
Yeah.
Whether it's their tuning,
Oh, maybe this will help.
their dissonance,
Woo, look at that.
the number of instruments. So do you relate to that quote about using all the instruments for new music?
I do, because I always found acoustic instruments, semi-orchestral instruments, to be capable of much more variety and strangeness and complexity than nearly all the software I'm using in the past. I think that's maybe why, to me, music by people like Hendrix, Ian McGetty,
Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. We're gonna get there. Don't worry.
they still sound like musical feature to me, whereas let's say electronic stuff is done.
Give you guys time to come on in and share this out to your friends. Yup. They open in like 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Yeah, just come back at 4:30. Yeah, that's the ticket. At least it's not snow, guys. At least it's not snow. Gas has hit $4 a gallon in Michigan, folks. It's crazy, dudes.
But I'm wondering, getting back to that Henry point, I'm wondering if you tried to make old instruments sound just a little bit more like it and use them in a way that sounds new, even though the instruments are, that sounds like a
Wow, they're saying one of the newest instruments is the saxophone, and that's 100 years older. What's up, Hannah? Give me a minute and I'll read your comment fully. You talking about snow, I think. Where? Why? How? It's coming your way, 3 inches here in Iowa. Well, I certainly hope not. It's beautiful here. And the weather's nice. It's going to be 39 degrees today, even though it was 60. Man, it's just flooding. Must be coming down pretty good. It was 60 almost today, I guess it was, 59, something like that. I didn't put the seat back. I think I'm going to get a patty melt. Tornadoes yesterday, snow today. Go figure. Yeah. And people think Joe Biden have a speech impediment. I started the stream early on purpose, guys. I figured, it would be a good get you guys time to come on in and populate. You know, if anybody ever shows up half the time, you know, why can't I have Mark Terry numbers? I'm jealous of Rich Dive. 50, 60 people watching them. We're more personal like this, right, Hannah?
At this point, the movie is about this very
I wonder if Mark from Taylor's going to be here. He may be here. He didn't say nothing. He might be, though. Look at this guy over here. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing over there? Huh? I don't know, Hannah. He ain't paying no attention. Let me get caught. Hey, guys, good morning. Yeah, he's over there in his truck. He's over there. That was him. The auto ramble was fun to watch. Well, I appreciate you being there. Man, no problem. You know, I'm a little tore up, you know, a lot of concrete walking, man. I'm getting a G-Mango scooter for this stuff. I'm sorry, I'll charge it up knowing I can drive it for 5 hours. I'll sit on my ass and run a live stream, I think, from a cart from now on. I gotta go see a orthopedic spinal surgeon, Hannah. I know I got something going on. I've had 2 surgeries when I was younger, so. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna get in there with Vinny in a few. We got about 10 minutes before he turns the lights on, you know. 4:30, guys. I figured, hey, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I figured, you know, I just started early, folks. So, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. I can't complain. Look at that. 7, 6, 5, 4. You know, it's like the Rich Life countdown. 3, 2, 1, you know. 7 people, only 1 thumbs up. We had 7 people in here. We got 1 thumbs up, guys. Come on. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the like. Here she is. She's heading in there, hiding under the coat. Yep. Hit the like, you know. Even though it doesn't have a like it was Eric the Goat Guy would say, hit the like, folks. Meanwhile, it's a thumbs up button. So, appreciate it. But, I'm just chilling here right now. Waiting. May do some traveling. I may surprise some people. Maybe do a YouTube meet and greet somewhere. Maybe I'll go check out a motorhome in the wonderful state of Kentucky. Yup. You guys like that? You like that, Hanner? I don't understand. I look at Han Solo. It's Han Solo, Han Solo. Some people call him Han. Just like your name. It's Hanner, but some people call you Honor. So, like, that's like I try to say, which one is it? Is it the first one with the A? Or is it the second one with the O sound? Honor. You know, I don't want to feel like, you know, it's like these women with some crazy names, you can't pronounce them. So you got to ask them, what the hell, what's your name? Where are you from? What are you doing? Where are you going? It's with the A. What the hell? Hey, good morning, Blue Malibu. Good morning. When you gonna come to join the Breakfast Club, Blue? Gotta come join the Breakfast Club. Yup. Meet the chef. Meet Vinny. Meet Yeah Man. You never know. Mark from Taylor might be there. You always got Joe. He's sitting in his spot up at the booth. Yup. And then random people walking in. Yes, yes. Good times. But, what do we got? Oh, dear Lord, about 1,700 miles. Oh, man, I thought you were in Michigan. 1,700 miles. Oh, my goodness. My bad. Sorry about that. 1,700 miles. Woo! Yeah! My bad. Now, is it me or like these telephone poles crooked? I'm really, you know, something's up. 'Cause damn, they look crooked. Denver. Oh, who's this? Oh, is this, it might be. If it is, that'd be wild. I don't know. We'll find out. Denver, Colorado. Yup. John Denver. Nice. Yup. Oh. Yeah, put some food on top of it. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Woo! Woo! Yup. Look at this rain. It's crazy. Tractor trailer. That's what I grew up calling it. Tractor trailers. Yeah, in my line of work, you can't do that, because if you did, you wouldn't work for Ford very long. Going back to sleep. Now, we got people that do it, and they got paperwork. You know how everybody has the Family Medical Leave Act through the government. So what these people do is they have their doctors basically claim that, you know, they have some kind of anxiety. So when they actually wake up and make that decision, you know, they're all freaked out, you know, oh God, it's raining, oh, I can't handle it. Oh my God. And, those kind of people. And honestly, yeah, they have a no. They get a no. It's just insane. But yeah, they get a no from the doctor that they have issues. And I believe everybody has issues in certain ways, but it shouldn't reflect on, it shouldn't be Ford Motor Company's problem. I mean, somebody like that, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, man was talking trash about mentally ill people. But, I'm just saying, I'm out, Blue Malibu, something about me. I don't take any kind of medication. And when I say it that way, I mean any kind of antidepressants and that kind of thing. No Prozac, never taken anything in that kind of a realm. I do take, I take a leave when I need it. If I really am messed up, my back's bad, I have if I need a muscle relaxer, I take a muscle relaxer. But, nothing for mental illness. You have to learn to deal with and cope. I think he just turned the lights on. Well, let's guess we're gonna head inside. Vince's, I don't know who this guy is, but he's running in there as quick as possible from his F-150, guys. Ah! Hey, where's your coat?
In the truck.
Oh.
Can't get the door. Too close.
You can't the door. Yeah, it's close.
All right. Who needs your jacket?
Oh, nobody. It's like a joke I ask you every time on a live stream. Where's your jacket? It's raining, folks.
I'm looking for a parka.
Rich Life's jealous that we're going for breakfast, folks.
So why you grab Jason's hand there?
You know what I did to Jason?
There might be an inch or two of snow by the end of the day today, but during the morning commute, some rain, sleet, and snow in the pink colors. That's the mix of rain and sleet around the Pontiac area and west.
It's gonna get that cold that quick? Oh, yeah, 34. Come on.
It's above freezing right now. Winter weather advisory again north, essentially north of I-69. That lasts until 4 p.m. So we'll get the steady rain mixing with snow through the morning drive. Most of Metro Detroit is above freezing, so roads are going to be wet. I don't think icy around Detroit, but far to the north you go, could be some slick spots. 57 the high today, we're going to be drying out by about.
That's right, deal with life. That's right.
Let's take a look outside now for morning drive. This is about 94 west of I-96. No issues to report here. You can see those.
No issues to report anywhere. There's Vinny. Blue Ivory, there he is. Hi, Vinny, says Blue Ivory. Yep, there's Joe. Good morning, good morning.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Joel?
I want a patty melt.
Patty melt with
Patty melt, yep. Well done fries. Tell them let that oil heat up real good. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. We gotta get you guys set up here. They're talking Russia. Ah! Yep.
Your boy's been on the roll all day.
Who's that, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came in today, hour.
I heard, I heard what he said to Mallory. Did you hear what he said to Mallory?
I don't know. Him and Mallory are, two peas in a pod.
What? He is the one. Why is it the black people are the ones shooting each other? And Mallory told me he's racist. I swear. He came to me like, I can't believe he said that to me after I asked him. I'm thinking to myself, that's not something you ask a black dude. In my opinion, that ain't something you just randomly, when it just happened to his kid. Does Vince own a sled, or did he rent one on vacation?
I have.
Uh-oh, he's got a number, folks.
I got 3 of them.
He's got three of them. He's got 3. Like one's a retro, one's the super, Quadzilla.
No, I got my first snowmobile.
First snowmobile.
That was a 91 Phaser. I still have that.
91 Phaser, all right.
I got a 2000 Arctic Cat 340.
Nice.
I bought that for like a second person.
Okay.
And now I got a 2019 Arctic Cat XF 9000 Turbo.
That's like 2 people ride on it.
No, just one.
Just one.
It's a,
Do they make them where they're like your motorcycle?
yeah.
They're all luxury with the
Yep.
seats or some of them just look like a jet ski with a fucking rubber cushion. If you're going cheap, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, they make the ones like a Cadillac, but the problem is they're driving along.
We've got 3. Now my buddy Sam, the tree frog man that I want, keep telling him you gotta get some GoPros or I don't care. I found this camera online. I'm gonna buy it. It's like $69.99. It's
That's
cheap.
my sweater I ride right now.
Alright, if it comes up. Look at that, Blue. There you go. That's his badass right there. Your trike's a Harley.
Yeah.
I seen a thing about that. What's up, Coach? You been up all night? Hey, Jesse Scott. Actually, I'm having a patty melt. She said, wow, nice sled.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you, he says. Yep. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. 8 people.
I'm going to text Elvis to see if he'll send me some money.
Oh, you hear that one, Coach? He says he's going to text Elvis. On Facebook, he's going to Facebook Elvis.
Yep.
He's going to tell him to unblock me.
I need gas money.
We need gas money for the sleds.
Charge $4 a gallon. Shit. That's going to be almost $5 a gallon.
Well, you got to put premium? Do you run premium in them?
Premium.
Yeah. Good morning, Coach. Look at that. They're talking to each other. Yep. Oh, we got 10 people this morning. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what this one says. It says, Elvis will unblock Yeah Man for 30 minutes in the back of the Lisa Marie. Yeah, the jungle room, right?
Does he want eggs or no eggs?
That's right, the jungle room, Coach. What's up, Jesse Scott? You're here looking for pancakes and sausage, huh? Well, we got a curveball for you. We got the patty melt with the French fries. I'm gonna smother it all in ketchup, salt, pepper, everywhere. Where's Pansy at anyway?
Need to do a shout out and tell Rosie, look, behind you, no.
She's probably watched. Well,
tell her no television right now.
we're doing the. It's just like the 2-shot. You know, we're next. We're
Well, no, but Rosie says every video you do,
Oh well, she's just
you're
relating.
live streaming the news.
She knows. She's just You're gonna make her comment is what you're gonna do, because she's probably watching. But he says, "Oh boy, you know we'll be ordering one of those from MC McDonald's. You know who will be." Hey guys, do you make patty melts here at McDonald's? Yeah, man, I had a patty melt this morning. I want one too now. Do you make a patty melt? What do you mean you don't have rye bread? What's wrong with you people? You don't have rye bread. You're fucking McDonald's. All right, just give me sweet tea.
What the hell? Oh, it's Jimmy.
Is Jimmy?
No, what's the name with the keys in the high-low?
No, it's not your problem. Marvin?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Tell him call Black Lives Matter. Tell him. You know you gotta ask him what they did with the money.
What money?
You didn't hear about it?
No.
You're being investigated for word of the $300 million. How you like that one? Yep. Sonic makes patty melts. Yeah, but does White Bill have, Jesse Scott, does White Bill have a Sonic? I know Suffolk got a Sonic, but does Whiteville? How far is the one from Whiteville? You know? That's the question. Yeah. Wet and chilly Monday. Love me some Sonic.
I wouldn't eat that place no more.
Why not?
Garbage.
Garbage? Sonic's not that bad. You have to complain.
This one he spit in it.
You've been hanging around my girlfriend, you know, it's her famous word. They just made your food because you said something.
Well, they didn't have no green trails this weekend.
No, probably not.
They said, my brother knows one of the groomers up there. They said they stopped grooming Thursday night. They groom all weekend. It rained.
Yeah, they got like 2 inches,
Yeah.
3 inches Thursday morning.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he said that it turned to rain, and they said they didn't groom all weekend. I said, yeah, let them hotels sit on them roofs now.
Yeah.
My brother lives up in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake,
It's coming, baby.
got a lot of property over there or no?
It's coming.
Open there or no?
What's that like?
Is it open land or a lot of wood?
There's snowmobile talk, guys.
He cut some of it out and put a whole barn up.
Yep, snowmobile talk. My snowmobile's bigger than yours.
Whose?
I don't know, isn't that what snowmobile talk becomes?
No.
My path can get wetter than yours. I make her path wetter than yours, then I run my snowmobile through it. My snowmobile through it. And now how do you snowmobile guys talk to the women?
You don't. There's no women out there.
You don't? There's no women out there? Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
There's my patty melt, and there goes. Yeah. Oh, you guys are talking about poor Sonic and their patty melts. Oh boy, Sonic's not bad. Thank you. Knowing me, I'd drive into a barbed wire fence if I was on a snowmobile. Well. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're gonna catch up. Is it almost empty or something? I heard it.
No, I just cold.
That's great. I think that's already happened in like a one of them dare movies, you know. So We're gonna doctor this up here. Oh, it's actually coming out real good too. Look at that. How's that good? Nice. How's that look? Looks good, I bet. 7 Action News, guys. There it is. Coming right up. 7 Action News. Central Iowa. You say 35? You said 35 degrees?
Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Big business. Chance of snow Friday.
Marvin?
Marvin crashed in the right-hand shoulder. Heck, I made Marvin famous on YouTube.
The battery thing?
The battery thing, that's right. You talking about potholes? You ready to get back out there, huh, Blue?
way home, 274. So I went home and my wife's car was right up 72. So I grabbed hers, I went back, went up 10 cents in 20 minutes. So,
In 2014, the state legislature designated 574 every year to address invasive species. And now we take a look at the impact the main pandemic is having on learning, specifically third graders. Reading deficiency is on the rise among elementary school students here in Michigan. According to the State Department of Education, nearly 55% of third grade students fail the state's annual literacy exam. Also, the McKinsey & Company finds that those students are on average 4 months behind in reading. Shit's right grader CEO Sarah Riggs believes
4 months behind
What?
in reading.
learning journey will be the key
it's
to
like
success.
inside Costco. Everyone lines up the first 2 aisles when they're coming down the main aisle. Man, I go all the way in, I get right in. I can say the same thing at the gas station. They're all piled up in the first 2 lanes. Man, I go around them, I go to the last one, I'm like the third one in line.
Ask them about their favorite subject and let them learn out words they don't understand. Without pronouncing, she says these actions are a way to build a stronger foundation for your child. Right time now is 4:49. The story of the Tom's mother, who's standing before the Batman, so we get
Uh-oh, Batman. Yeah, there's some cool cars.
Did you?
Yeah. Like 3 hours of content. Uh-oh. Marvin? They were broke down. 275 and nobody got much to say. Blue's the only one talkative. That thumbs up, guys.
Yeah, but why is diesel so high? When diesel is the one that makes gas, it's the garbage left.
They said that oil hit $130 a barrel.
Glenn Beck said they don't want it to stop until it hits 200.
See that poor guy down there putting Cadillac at the Marriott last night?
No.
Come out to get his truck and trailer to get his hot rod out of Kobo, and somebody stole his truck and trailer.
Oh, Jesus.
He's from Virginia. And they wonder why people don't go to Woodward Beach.
They got another one, folks. You hear that story? That's terrible. I was out there today. Oh, you're going to sleep, huh? Yeah, man. Yup.
to suspend service in Russia amid the invasion of Ukraine on Sunday. Netflix announced
This is someone that traveled
video service in Russia.
from Virginia,
1 million subscribers. Earlier this week, the streaming service
brought a car for the car show at Cobo Hall. They stole his truck and trailer. I'm not specifying who they are. I don't know, possibly, who they are. You know, I have no idea. You know? But, yeah. It is what it is, folks. Yeah, Hannity made a reference that they should assassinate him earlier. They're claiming this is all part of the Great Reset. Great Reset. We're about to stiff everybody with their money, and they want to fuck the currency. And go on YouTube, just put Glenn Beck. Just watch some of his videos. He'll explain a lot. Woo! Metro Detroit. Seven Action News, guys. Only can be seen here in reverse over my shoulder, folks. Unless you live in the Detroit area. Yep. That's awesome. My goodness. Yep. Oh, here he is.
The kids are back to work.
Yep. I heard we might get a nice vacation, though.
Yeah. Well, you're here now?
We're all going to work, what, next week? And all 3 shifts, and then, I don't know. That's what they're making it sound like. Like we're all going to get laid off for like a month or something.
You know why they're working this weekend? The traffic.
Yeah, they want to make sure no one's got to fuck up their unemployment.
Yeah.
That was the deal that was made. Bring
Yeah,
back
but the
all...
profit sharing, people aren't going to come to work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're trying to get as many. Look at ask everyone and their brothers to work this weekend because it's like, if you stand, it's not going to work.
And all the ones that have nose tendencies, they're going to go buy the good shit. Be gone for a couple of days.
Hey guys, I'm gonna, over there and, hey, I gotta tell you where to get the best beef sandwich, guys. Out there in Chicago, guys. Over there, around the corner there, guys. Gonna take the Lisa Marie over there.
Which one? Lashish?
Yeah, Lashish. We're gonna go to Lashish, guys. Over there.
Mike, you caused that accident over there 94 and 10 Mile? Yeah, a little while ago.
Oh, I didn't see it. How much is that?
Well, you were ahead of it.
I was ahead of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking people think it's, you can't see at 94 over here at all. And there's no shoulders, So,
Well, the wall holds you.
huh?
The wall's going to stop you, hopefully.
Or the grass?
Yeah. Yeah, man. What's everybody gonna do today? It's raining here. Yeah, buddy. Y'all want to stick around, go for the ride home? I mean,
Hey, Mike, whatever happened to the cigars?
I'm thanking for everybody being here this morning.
Whatever happened to the cigars?
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't get any cigars.
What the hell?
I know. Well, I never know when you guys are gonna be here, so I don't wanna hit. I gotta get some. I do. Right. What kind you want?
I don't know.
Jack?
Huh?
He wants the special ones.
Yeah.
The ones you, yeah, the ones you don't want to give your boss.
Can I get some coffee, please?
Hey, what do you think this is?
Who's that? Who you guys got going? Who do you guys talk to?
Well, come over here, sit down. I'll introduce you.
No, I don't want to. I don't want.
I got 11 people watching this morning.
11 people.
11 people.
Watching you what? Yeah, just
They just watched me have a patty melt, fries, and a lot of hey. Only like 2 or 3 of them are talking, and
Mike,
the other.
this thing here, where people watching other people is in like crazy. Everything is videos.
Yep.
Everyone watches them.
That's they want to know who that is. See, and that's Mike.
The next generation of kids
There he is.
watch people play the games on the TV.
Yep.
I mean, people at 5 in the morning, people got nothing better than to dick around watching people.
Well, what's really wild about it is it's 2 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast for some of these people.
Mike, hey, there's people that send money to him
Yeah.
for this shit.
Yeah, Blue Ivory's donated. We appreciate it. She said, "Hi, Mike. Good morning."
Hey, you know what? Out there, it's like a clown on the sidewalk. They're giving me money. I'm already a clown. In fucking
Don't say that, because they will start asking how much money.
I'm already a clown. It's more different.
That's what happens. They ask how much money, and then they send it, and then you're standing there going,
For one,
"Oh, I got a what?"
for one, you're interested in that stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's other tests. Like the grandma that's dying and no one wants to take care of it, has a lot of money.
Yep, there you go. Did he say grandma that's dying and got a lot of money? Or the cat that's dying and got a lot of money? Grandma, yeah. You know. Oh yeah.
I think I might get out of what I'm doing.
For what?
Just standing here all day, man. You know,
Well, what are you gonna go into? What job do you?
I don't know.
You're on Cowline, right?
Yeah, man, it's a great job. It's like I want to have some circulation in my body. I stand there all day.
You gonna stay in pain or no?
But I mean, if I stay there, I didn't have to do something like 6 walks. Standing there all day, you guys.
Well,
That's good for your circulation.
Well, you need to look into like paint shop. Get out of paint shop.
3
Go into,
a.m.
like, body shop.
Yeah, come to Body Shop.
Go into like look for QLS jobs.
Yeah.
Look for anything with 7G.
I have life going on, you know. But so does 5,000 other people. You know, I get
He's up there cutting,
what we need,
prepping.
what we all need is people with 35, 30, 40 years.
Ah, you can't say that.
I just did. They need to leave.
Mike, they don't have it.
Yeah, they ain't got no money.
That's the problem. The ones that have the 40, 50 years.
They didn't invest in Ford stock like I did.
They don't have. They don't.
I gotta look at how many shares I got.
If gas keeps on going up like this, we go on medical. Say we're going to work.
It's terrible. It's terrible. $4.
$4.59
Telling you, they.
What is their explanation for this shit?
I heard that they know you got it, so they want it,
Is that right?
and you're gonna give it to them.
I don't know, guys. I don't have. Remember when we were at Flat Rock? We had to get, that one year.
Yeah.
Like, I was back home. You know. It only took like a month and it went away. But this year, I don't know. Just, got some crippler and fucking awesome. She was fucking
It's not him doing it. It's the people he's telling him what to do.
Yeah, there's a lot behind it. And
Biden's just a puppet. Because he said, you know, in his election, I'll do whatever they tell me to do.
all right, guys, I'm not gonna tell him later. I should pull it up on Vince's phone. Let him watch Joe Biden blogger puppets. It makes him pull him up on his own phone. Show him blogger puppets. He'd be on there all day. Hey guys, I'm at Camp David, guys, and yeah,
You ready to roll?
yeah, man. Let's rock and roll. Oh, oh God. Huh?
Has she paying her bill today?
Why? What's the point of that? Just to get her riled up? Covering the bill today?
Good job. I'm gonna get you a job with Channel 2
Hell yeah!
I know a guy.
You want to come with me when I go to the post office to buy a stamp?
The post office.
Yeah, but I'm going to be live streaming it. And that's where it gets crazy because
Anything post office sounds crazy.
look up on YouTube when you're at work, stand there, you know.
2486.
Look up Auditing America. He's a Latino guy. He's Puerto Rican, and he does. They do a good thing. I could use the same concept he's using, and I could be auditing Michigan. There's people auditing Rhode Island, and they just do it up. Walk into the post office to buy some stamp, but you're live on your phone. And people freak out, don't film me, and you're not supposed to be doing that in here. And it's actually your First Amendment right.
Right.
I'll look in our area when they put out bids.
Yeah, let me know.
If there's anything I think you would be good at, I'll
Thank
send
you,
you,
thank
I'll send
you.
you
Oh, yeah.
a picture.
Right. I went to the electrical building the
Danny,
other
you're all
day.
set here.
First time. I never took a walk through there.
It's not going to be there that long.
We heard it's leaving.
Really weird.
So what I'm talking, well, they're talking about they can only produce so much, and they're talking about right now they want to put a 410 over there.
410?
Yeah,
410 sevens or 410?
no 410 hour days.
Yeah, because what are they on now? 8s?
5/8.
5/8? Yeah, that's
I
stupid.
got it made where I'm at. I do. Like, I work Sundays. I work yesterday. Double time.
But you just stand there like you're saying.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know where the cow line is.
Goddamn 11 hours standing there, man. Boss is bitching all day. I tell them to get out of my way. If they don't, I sit out.
Yeah, I'll start looking for you. Yep.
Let's rock and roll.
Man,
It's fucking coming down. Woo! I think that's me. Yeah, because I hit the thing. Woo! It's cold and wet out here. Yeah, man. Get the hell out of here, guys. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Whoa! It's raining, it's pouring, Joe Biden snoring. All day long, folks. This is like classified in my book as the smoothest road in Michigan, guys. So they claim they're gonna turn this into Miller Road's gonna be redone soon. So gonna get some footage.
Impact could exceed the scope of the atomic bombs that was dropped by the U.S. on Japan near the end of World War II. You could also use a nuclear weapon above a city, exploding it to cause an electromagnetic pulse that would incapacitate a big urban area.
Right, some kind of so-called targeted nuclear strike. So we've got the specter of that looming, and then, ongoing concerns about potential nuclear disasters from these plants. I mean, this is a really exceptional moment, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen anything quite like this. Most, if not all, of the safeguards put in place to account for accidents from the past weren't designed with a full-scale war in mind, and that's what makes nuclear experts like the Jaron so nervous. If something does go wrong, the safeguards in place aren't built to withstand a direct impact from a weapon. So this is new territory.
The nuclear accident anywhere is really a nuclear accident everywhere. You cannot control the weather. The winds can carry this radioactivity far and wide. We're talking about a time scale of decades that these consequences could continue to play out.
A lot at risk here, Rachel.
Indeed. NPR's Leila Fadel talking to us from Lviv, Ukraine. Thank you, Leila, for all your reporting.
Thank you, Rachel.
I'm just happy this road isn't all potholes anymore.
In Europe since World War II.
That's according to the United Nations. In just over 10 days, more than 1.5 million people have fled their homes. Most of them crossed into Poland. Over the weekend, negotiators agreed on humanitarian corridors for civilians to leave some war-torn cities, but Ukraine says Russian invaders opened fire on the corridors.
There are now some 24 refugee so-called reception centers on the Polish border. These are pop-up centers where aid groups and an ad hoc army of volunteers from across Europe have come to try to help. NPR's Eric Westervelt visited several of these, and he joins us now from the border. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Rachel. Good morning.
Looks like we've got just a delay on the line. Eric, can you describe for us what you've seen?
Yeah, so these sites along the border are bustling, occasionally chaotic places. I went to one set up in an out-of-business supermarket and its parking lot. The NGOs and the United Nations are there, but so are scores of ordinary folks who've come to help. People from different countries have set up food kitchens. They're directing refugees to buses they've organized. I met a French attorney who said he shut down his firm abruptly, felt compelled to help, told his clients, that doesn't work for you, find another lawyer. People were holding cardboard signs directing refugees to transport across Europe. And one of the people I spoke with was Christoph Nemenes. He's a delivery man in Liepaja, Latvia. He took leave from his job and with friends helped organize half a dozen cars, some RVs, and a large bus to take refugees to Latvia.
We have flats, houses, food, everything. Don't charge like money for these people who want help and can't help. This time need to do. That's it.
Another volunteer, Daniel Buller, is a chef. He has a catering company in northern Germany. He drove down here to the border with his mobile kitchen. He was serving up some fresh German stews, breads, and coffee, all for free, of course. And he told me, look, this was just the right thing to do.
The war is not over at the moment, so everyone have to stay as long as possible, and everyone should help.
And there are a lot of people who need help. Eric, what were your conversations with Ukrainian refugees like?
All were very thankful for the warm support and help on this side of the border, but of course they were also tired, worried, and frightened. I talked with a teenager, Anatoly Sarakman, and his 10-year-old brother. They just arrived from Lviv in western Ukraine with their mother.
I think I and my brother will go to Estonia to my uncle, and my mother will come to Ukraine.
He means his mother's going to go back to Ukraine. She looked near tears, exhausted. She said, you know, her husband and her job are there and she just has to go back.
So as of this point, Eric, Europe is welcoming refugees, open arms, but how long can they do that? Is the system going to crack at some point?
Well, that's the big concern, Rachel. I mean, is there a number at which Poland and the support system get overwhelmed? I mean, remember, Ukraine has 44 million people. We're 1.5 million refugees, but we're only, 12 days into the war, and as fighting intensifies, the numbers could certainly soar. So the challenge will be to maintain really that support, that solidarity in both money and this volunteer army far beyond these first few days of war.
NPR's Eric Westervelt reporting from along the Polish border with Ukraine. Thank you, Eric.
Good to talk to you.
Former U.S. Attorney General William Barr is defending his record.
Yeah, you'll recall that Barr oversaw the Justice Department in the second half of Donald Trump's presidency. He made high-profile decisions in favor of Trump or his allies, but now has published a memoir called One Damn Thing After Another, in which he says people have the wrong idea.
The media chose to weave a narrative that I was a toady to the president, and that was false from the beginning, because I felt I could be independent, and I was.
So, Steve, you sat down with William Barr, had an interview about this memoir at his home a few days ago, and he says, people got it wrong, that he wasn't a toady for the president. Isn't that a hard case for Barr to make? I mean, Barr personally intervened in cases involving Trump allies.
He did intervene, and he doesn't back down from his actions in this book. He famously dropped charges against Trump's former national security advisor, who admitted lying to the FBI. 2,000 former Justice Department officials called on Barr to resign for that, but Barr insists he was just being fair. The FBI had no reason to investigate Michael Flynn in the first place. He gave Congress his own interpretation of the Mueller report into Russian election interference, but insists that's because he didn't think it was well presented. And he generally opposes what he calls the criminalization of politics, turning every disagreement into an investigation.
Okay, but what's the evidence that Barr says he was independent, Mike?
Well, his biggest example here is the 2020 election. Barr said in public at the time to a reporter back in November 2020 that there was no evidence of widespread fraud, undermining Donald Trump's false claims at the time. He says Trump was enraged, yelled at him in the Oval Office, but Barr told him to his face that the election theories that Trump followed were BS. Let's hear an extended part of the interview.
He didn't seem to listen to anybody except a group of sycophants who were telling him what he wanted to hear.
We're talking about Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell,
people like that.
Pillow Guy.
Yeah, a lot of people on the outside and some people on the inside.
Trump said publicly the Attorney General isn't looking into this. He doesn't want to find the facts. You make it clear in the book you went looking. You looked at the allegations.
Right. Most of the allegations were not really alleging fraud. All the stuff, it was like playing whack-a-mole, all the theories of the day that came out, when we looked into them, they just evaporated. They were just completely without foundation. I mean, recently you interviewed the president, and he's had a year to think about it, and the evidence he came forward that the election was stolen was the statement that more people voted in Philadelphia than there were voters.
Look at Philadelphia. Is it true that there were far more votes than there were voters?
It is not true that there were far more.
That's a pretty tough problem.
That's completely false. I mean, it's demonstrably false, and yet you continue to hear this thing repeated.
So former Attorney General William Barr, with his interview with Steve, Barr's critics are saying this is just about restoring his reputation, or trying to. Is that right?
Well, it is in the sense that he's defending his record, but this memoir makes it pretty clear, Rachel, that Barr's a conservative Republican. He's certainly not trying to win over liberal critics. He writes a lot about the culture wars. He still thinks a lot of criticism of Trump is overblown, but in a way, his politics make his testimony about Joe Biden's election win more powerful.
Thanks, Steve. Barr's book comes out tomorrow. This is NPR News.
It's 5:19. You're listening to Morning Edition on WDET. In just a moment, Rachel Martin talks to Brandon Jackson, who spent 25 years in prison after being convicted by a non-unanimous jury, which is now an unconstitutional practice. Traffic and weather in a moment.
On the next Fresh Air, we talk with David Cypress, who has been a New Yorker cartoonist since 1998. It's his dream job, but it took 25 years of New Yorker rejections before getting in the magazine. He's written a new memoir. Join us.
Fresh Air, today at 3 on 1019 WDET.
WDET is supported by the Gilbert Family Foundation, which is working to connect Detroit residents at risk of tax foreclosure with assistance through the Homeowners Property Exemption or HOPE program. More information at 313-244-0274.
Hi there, Love here. Join me for Destination Jazz, the Ed Love program, heard every Sunday night from 10 to midnight, right here on 1019 WDET.
The Tiny Desk Contest is back, and you can enter today through March 14th. Unsigned musicians can enter by sending a video performance of an original song. Don't forget to include a tiny desk. If you win, you'll be invited to play your own Tiny Desk concert. Get more information at npr.org/Tiny Desk Contest. We have a crash on the Lodge Freeway northbound after Livernois. There are also crashes on I-275 southbound at Ford Road and at Ecorse Road. A mix of rain, snow, and sleet today. Temperatures in the mid-30s. It's 35 degrees now. Next news at 5:30 on WDET. It's 5:21.
Support for NPR comes from this station and from the Little Market, a nonprofit dedicated to the economic empowerment of women and underserved communities, offering artisan-made goods, home decor, and gifts with a commitment to fair trade. TheLittleMarket.com. From the Katina Foundation, supporting the Asylum Seeker Advocacy Project, providing more than 100,000 asylum seekers in the U.S. with community and legal support. Learn more at asylum.news. From John Herman, supporting the MQ Foundation's mission to transform mental health through research. Learn more at mqmentalhealth.org/NPR. And from the Annie E. Casey Foundation.
It's Morning Edition from NPR News. I'm Stephen Skinner.
And I'm Rachel Martin. We're going to follow up now on a story of a man who served 25 years in prison. Brandon Jackson served that time for armed robbery, even though some members of the jury found him not guilty.
We reported a few months ago on an Al Jazeera documentary which told Jackson's story, as well as the story of the law under which he was convicted. For generations, Louisiana did not require juries to reach a unanimous decision. After the Civil War, white leaders allowed non-unanimous jury verdicts in order to dismiss the opinions of the occasional black juror. In 2020, the Supreme Court ruled that non-unanimous jury laws were unconstitutional, but that decision was not retroactive, so a lot of people like Brandon Jackson remained in prison.
Jackson was finally released last month on parole. I got a chance to talk with him recently. Even before we got going, it was clear, getting him on the line, that he is navigating a world that has changed.
Hello? Hello?
Brandon, there you are.
Yeah, thank you. I just had a hard time connecting. I'm not caught up on a lot of the technology right now. You know, cell phones.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm adjusting, and I just feel a lot of joy right now. You know, just being able to be here and be with my mom. You know, that was probably the only thing that I was just really fearful about, you know, her passing away while I was incarcerated, because, you know, she rode with me for the whole 25 and a half years. it's just a blessing to be here.
You mentioned that, I mean, obviously stuff has changed. You've been in prison for 25 years. The cell phone stuff is new to you, you mentioned. What else is different about the world?
I'm gonna tell you, I stood, we went to a store and I didn't know, I stood there for like maybe 30, 45 minutes waiting on the ladies to come check the items out. I didn't know that we are able now to check our own items out. So when she walked up, you know, when she showed me, I was like blown away from there. It just amazed me just to even be here and, you know, just see how the world has changed. You know, over 25 years of just seeing breaking fences and barbed wires.
Jackson has maintained his innocence since his conviction. The Al Jazeera documentary revealed that nobody was able to identify him at the robbery. The state relied on the testimony of a man named Joseph Young, who ended up changing his story a couple times and ultimately testified against Brandon Jackson in exchange for a lighter sentence.
I'm not even mad about it. I'm not angry about it. I think God allowed that thing, that to happen to me because he got something that he wants me to do, and I'm going to fulfill it because all I can think about is a man that I left behind that's incarcerated under the same racist law that I was incarcerated on.
He was incarcerated at the Angola prison, notorious for violence and inhumane treatment of prisoners. An altercation with correctional officers landed him in solitary confinement for 5 years.
I had no TV, I had no radio, I had no reading material, and I stayed in that cell 23 hours a day. They only let me out an hour to shower and use the phone and do whatever exercise that I could do in that hour for 5 years straight.
Brandon Jackson is home now, living with his mom. They start every day with coffee at the kitchen table, and she reads a Bible verse, and they pray. But patterns are hard to break.
I just find myself waking up every time that it's count time in prison. I find myself waking up because you can't miscount. If you miscount, that's a rule infraction. I know eventually it'll stop, but as far as my mental health, you know, I'm fine because my past has not defined me, it ain't destroyed me, it hasn't deterred me.
There are about 1,500 other prisoners in the state who were convicted by split juries and are still in prison, despite the Supreme Court ruling those verdicts unconstitutional. About 80% of them are black.
That's my fight, and I think about that every day.
Jackson is also thinking about how to build up the community that he's been away from for so long. He wants to start a nonprofit to help young people in his hometown of Shreveport, Louisiana. Meanwhile, he is learning to savor small things. Earlier in our conversation, he mentioned to me that there's a difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is fleeting. Joy fills a different, deeper space. What has brought you joy? Besides the simplicity of sitting with your mom and having coffee.
Right. Just the small things has brought me joy. Just being able to just go outside. Like yesterday, we had a little rain. So I just walked in the backyard and just stood in the middle of the backyard, and I just wanted to get wet. I wanted to feel, you know, God's tears just pour on me. So I just stayed there.
That was Brandon Jackson speaking to us after he was released from Angola prison in Louisiana. He spent 25 years there, the result of a split jury decision, the likes of which the Supreme Court has now ruled unconstitutional.
This is NPR News.
Federal prisons struggled to contain large COVID outbreaks. Many inmates asked to be released home, but with little success.
Many more people could have been transferred, there's no doubt, and that surely would have protected individuals who were both sent to home confinement and people who stayed behind.
Nearly 300 federal prisoners have died from COVID-19. An NPR investigation looks at what went wrong. This afternoon on All Things Considered from NPR News.
All Things Considered this afternoon at 4 on 101.9 WDET. It's 5:29. You're listening to Morning Edition. The news is next from NPR and WDET. Charles Maines has a new report from NPR on Russian media law, and Vice President Kamala Harris joined the march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge on the 57th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. Black voting rights activists were beaten by state troopers. Those stories in 5 minutes on WDET.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Dave Mattingly. The UN Security Council is scheduled to meet today in another emergency session on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. As Linda Fasulo reports, council members are expected to examine humanitarian conditions for civilians there.
After the open session, Security Council members are expected to meet privately to discuss the text of a possible draft resolution that France and Mexico have been advocating. It will call for an immediate ceasefire.